like to give you a little tour of the Saskatchewan Sports Hall of Fame's newest exhibit on the Winter Olympics. So we're going to show first a display on the wonderful torches and the torch relay held for our Canadian Olympics in 1988 in Calgary. And then of course some wonderful mittens from 2010 worn by Tony Cote when he carried the flame. We have some wonderful just even newspaper articles meeting our Saskatchewan Olympians. That was from 2010 in Sochi. And of course, who can forget our wonderful Sandra Schmerler curling team winning the first ever gold medal for Canada in curling. Some of the wonderful mascots that they had at that Olympic Games in Nagano. And this display highlights Jungle Jim Hunter, who was a downhill skier for the Crazy Canucks in the 1970s, and highlighting some of his training exercises. We have some interesting things on display here, and not to forget the wonderful contributions by our sports medicine and physiotherapy inductees who were present at many of the games. This one is Chuck Armstrong's, who includes 84, 88, and 92. Great support for our athletes. And then our wonderful hockey exhibit here. So a number of items from, we know, the Hayley Wickenheiser and her wonderful accomplishments, to Coach Dave King, who helped out many an athlete, to our very first Olympian in hockey, William Beatty Ramsey, who was in the 1924 Canadian Olympic hockey team that won gold. Beautiful framed prints of our 2002 teams, women and men, with a beautiful Hudson Bay jacket worn by Herb Pinder at the 1968 Grenoble Games. Fiona Smith-Bell, another one of our silver medal winning Olympians. And then we're going to go over to speed skating. Wonderful speed skating items that we have here. Our most notable probably would be Katrina LeMaidon. Some of her items from the different games that she was at. We have Craig Webster's short track speed skates, as well as speed skating official. And different certificates from different, not only coaches, officials, and participants. John Sands, Craig Mackay's souvenir pamphlets, and some of his certificates. And a couple of speed skating skins from Shelley Reed Scarvin in 1992 in Albertville. And the next will be Lucas Mikowski's wonderful black on black from 2014 in Sochi. Great snowboard here by Mark McMorris from Saskatchewan, who's now competing in his third Winter Olympic Games. One of his first branded snowboards there. And a couple more speed skating items. A beautiful Hudson Bay jacket worn by Kenneth West, 1964. And something to keep the speed skaters warm in between races, Craig Mackay's robe that he would have worn. They raced outside, so they needed something to keep them warm. Beautiful. So that's our display from the Winter Olympians from Saskatchewan, and we'll be cheering on our team this year in 2022.